Gabe Hoffman is now, he's got his eyes on everybody. Like he's doing this thing on Thursday with Keanu. He's going to do he's investigating Nick's allegations against Nick that he hasn't come out with yet. And it's getting really bad already.
Uh-oh.
Like Gabe Hoffman, this is what he does for a living, investigative journalism, shit like that. And, it's already getting bad. And he sent me a few links to some other people, like some tweets about people. He's like, yeah, the stuff I'm finding on Melton is truly disturbing. And then they found this guy named Grifty. I don't know who Grifty is, but he's a guy, like he's just an internet guy. Like he's just a Twitter guy. And he like backs all these people. Like he's like, be nice to them. You're being mean, blah, blah. Well, Gabe Hoffman sends me this tweet. And apparently this Grifty guy, imagine this. He supports Nick and Patrick. And guess what he's got in his past?
Speeding ticket?
Swinging. Drug abuse.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Mental illness.
Oh.
It's like these people.
Patrick, son of a bitch.
It's like all of them are just, and he's got the phenotype. He's fat and short and got the scraggly beard and bad teeth. It's like, what is it with all these creeps just having a look? They all just have a look.
I'm not saying you guys have a type, but you kind of have a type.
Again, it's just kind of like you guys, you get to see it all day on the internet, but you understand the cost is we all just get to pick on you whenever we want and then move on. You have to live.
Just gonna laugh at you.
Yeah. You have to live in this world. Well, karma strikes quickly. Apparently, Nick tweeted out last night or this morning, somebody close to him just died. So go ahead, wish cancer on more people because clearly there's no God and he's not keeping score.
It's just someone who's really, again, like she made clips of him. Right. Did she ever actually say something directly at him or did she just point, even if the clips were taken out of context and made to make him look horrible? It's like, yeah, but you still provided that moment for her to clip. So this lady has had no real effect on you.
Here's what she did. And here's why he's mad at her. Same reason he's mad at me, Keanu, everyone else. You know what she did? She took a mirror.
She defied him.
She took a mirror and she went like this to him.
Uh-oh.
That's all she did. She never talked shit. She never did anything like that. She clipped him. She held up a mirror. Boom. That was it. And he's angry. He's not angry at Alyssa.
He's angry at the man in the mirror.
He's angry at, he's not starting with the man in the mirror. He's not asking him to change his ways. So it's a sad story, but all downfall stories are very sad stories. But yeah, this one's particularly brutal and long-lasting and pretty nasty. So then I am getting breakfast ready for the kids on Saturday, and who do I get a call from?
Fair and balanced.
So Faran calls me, and boy, does she have a lot going on. She wasn't happy about the whole wishing death on Alyssa clips thing, and she was like, I got a lot of stuff. She's like, I got a lot, and boy, I'm being pushed into... She told me about the phone call Nick gave her where he's crying his eyes out and like begging her not to drop stuff and all these things. Then Will Heron. So she criticized Will Heron. She's like, Will, you're a piece of shit. You gave confidential information that one of your sources gave you and you passed it on to another person so they could seek their revenge against this person. That's so against journalistic integrity. You shouldn't have a job anymore. And she's right. He shouldn't. I mean, he's worse than a hack. He's a bad faith actor. Not to defend
Will, though, but where's journalistic integrity before that?
That's true. Will Heron didn't kill journalistic integrity, but he jumped.
No, Donkey Teeth came in after the door was kicked in.
Old Donkey Teeth jumped right in the grave with it. So she criticizes him. And Will, instead of being a man and going, yeah, I f***ed up, that's my bad, he goes, oh yeah. Now, again, I hate to be this guy. I hate to be so arrogant because I know it rubs some of you who are here to hate Aaron the wrong way. But what does he go right to with Faran? I'm not in on this conversation. It's the same thing all of them cope with. Yeah, but Aaron. And Farron's like, Aaron's not part of this conversation. I'm not talking about it. Aaron has literally zero to do with this. She's like, no, Aaron, in my DMs, Aaron says bad shit about you. And I'm like, no. I'm like, Aaron
You
doesn't
can do that on air.
Aaron doesn't talk about Faran in DMs to other people. Plus, I went and looked through my DMs with Will, and it's literally all
Nick
me
Rekieta
responding to him asking for stuff, or the one time where I warned him, I'm like, dude, you're around too much. These people are going to eat you alive. It's going to affect your work. It's going to affect you professionally. Dude, you have
Distance
time.
yourself,
I was
my
like, you have
friend.
time to pull up. These people are nuts. I was telling him like the tweets and the shit I was reading from other people. And that's when he went, you don't know what you're talking about. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, all right, pause, time out. Wait a minute. Does this guy know anything about you and or your history? I feel like literally like you telling him that, like anyone who's been paying attention would know that's you just sitting there going, learn from me.
The only thing I'm good for is to tell you
You're
where the
giving him the plays you got off your own beats.
I keep telling him, I'm Joey Knish, motherfucker. I've got the playbook I can write from my own beats. I can see it coming. I'm your soothsayer. I'm a goddamn palm reader, motherfucker. Listen to me. No. I got it myself. I can get a bunch of booze and I'll forget this conversation ever happened. So old Donkey Teeth is desperate and he's crying and whining to Faran and I just told Faran, I go, look, I go, it sounds like you got a lot of stuff. Do what you want to do with it. I got to make breakfast. Like, I'm sitting there like, I'm about to burn eggs and hash browns for Christ's sake. I'm like, I got to go. Like I said, I was like the chick with the curlers in with a spatula smoking a cigarette. I'm like, all right, I got to go. So that was a nice phone call to get. That entertained the shit out of me on a Saturday morning. And she said a lot of other stuff too, but I violated Faran's trust enough over the years, blabbing and gossiping about shit I didn't know I wasn't supposed to say. So I did ask Faran what I could talk about and what I couldn't.
You've learned.
I'm getting better. I'm improving. So yeah, it was, I'm starting to realize Steel Toe wins by standing still. Like,
well, it's just literally with all this stuff they're bitching about, all this crap, you just do nothing and you look infinitesimally better. Just do nothing.
It's amazing. And it's like, I get the urge sometimes to do stuff. And I go,
you said, no.
I go, no, don't do stuff. These people are melting. Like yesterday, Melton, McBuster said Melton was on some podcast and he was like in tears about what Red Bar did to him. And I'm like, honestly, I just let these guys show who they are. And they get their retarded fans who are obsessed with Aaron and are mentally deficient. And I'll keep my crowd. That's fine. Like if I press this, there's no reason to press the offense because standing still, everything burns down around you.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Wait for it all to hit the ground. You're good.